Welcome back, Barstow. I hope you had a wonderful weekend.
Hey David, did you ever have Miss Vasquez in kindergarten?
Actually, I did. Solomon made for us an appreciation piece for Miss Vasquez. Let's roll it.
What do you most appreciate about Miss Vasquez?
She was my kindergarten teacher, and she was always very supportive and very interactive with the students. And I just have some really fond memories of her class.
I appreciate Miss Vasquez because she has a really good, fun, interactive class, and she's really good at teaching and making sure that the kindergartners are actually learning.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
I appreciate how kind she is and how helpful she is and how she's always willing to, work with us with our pre-K kids, getting them ready for kindergarten.
I just remember her being like my kindergarten teacher, and she was a great person. And I just remember the Japanese unit, and that was a fun unit.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
Her demeanor and the way that she works with the children, and her politeness and the way she dressed, of course.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Miss Vasquez, well, she was nice, and let me think. Oh, and she, let's say you couldn't do something, she would help you out, and legitimately, and not actually just, tell you what to do. She would sit next to you and show you how to do it.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
She's kind, she works hard, she teaches, and she's patient.
Her class is really decorative, and she's really nice, and she's really cool.
I appreciate Miss Vasquez because she, one, was a teacher here when I was a student, and she helped lead me and guide me, and now as a teacher she's been someone who I can come to and has helped me out along my way in my teaching career.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
That she was kind to me and the other students in the class.
I liked how she made every kindergarten class fun.
I appreciate her positivity and wonderful energy.
I love that Kim has a great sense of humor and doesn't take herself too seriously.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
I appreciated how nice she was, and how the fun way she made us do the worksheets.
She was always really nice and kind to everybody. She was funny.
What do you appreciate most about Miss Vasquez?
She's a fantastic teacher.
I appreciate her positive attitude and her enthusiasm about teaching and her students.
I appreciate Miss Vasquez because she is very kind and caring and loving, and she's a great kindergarten teacher.
I appreciate her learning style and how she was more interactive in class.
Thank you, Miss Vasquez. We appreciate you, and we love all your hard work.
Great piece, Solomon. Ms. Vasquez sounds like she's a great teacher. As a reminder, this week is Spirit Week. This past weekend, Pep Club decorated the hallways for Spirit Week. For the themes this week, yesterday was Pajama Day, and everybody looked great in their PJs. Stay tuned next week for a fit check piece recapping the Spirit Week outfits. As a reminder, today is Country, tomorrow is Anything But a Backpack, Thursday is White Lies, and Friday is Class Colors. Make sure to dress up.
In debate news, the debate team competed in Colleyville Heritage Winter Invitational, and 3 teams made it to elimination rounds. Nikki, Adma, and Avisha Pandey advanced to the quarterfinal round in varsity. Mahek Vora, Margot Gonzalez, Tyler Bauman, and Rashab Sood all advanced to the quarters. Congratulations to all debaters in their tournament last weekend.
The girls' 2021 state Class 2 tennis champions were invited to the 2021 Win KC Sports Banquet on Thursday at Municipal Auditorium. The event invites high school, individual, and team champions from Kansas and Missouri to participate in the event at and luncheon. Aside from the recognition of the team champion, Serena Barrio was acknowledged for her individual singles title and Phoebe Martin and Atra Barrio for their doubles titles.
Last Friday, both varsity basketball teams defeated Summit Christian in close games. The girls played intensely the whole game, and in the second half, they got on a roll and eventually won 33-26. The boys also played a great game and were up by about 10 points towards the end of the fourth quarter. They sunk their free throws and eventually secured a win, 57-49. Awesome job to both teams. The boys and girls basketball teams have home games against University Academy tonight. The girls' game starts at 6 p.m. and the boys' game begins at 7:30.
David, do you know why Aiden is in the studio? He isn't doing weather today.
Yeah, I think that's because he's bringing us a current events update. Let's head over to Aiden.
Thanks, David. Now, you may have noticed I'm not in my normal weatherman spot, and that is because we have a lot to catch up on around the world. Has anyone noticed that this year's Olympics just don't feel the same? That could be due to lack of media coverage and conversations surrounding the Beijing Games due to diplomatic boycott as well as citizens' boycotts going on in the United States. Viewers are avoiding broadcasts of the Olympics, and many sports media outlets are refraining from Olympic-related content. The United States, in protest to China's human rights record, announced a diplomatic boycott, meaning we won't send government officials to the Olympics. The FBI also released a statement that American athletes brought burner phones and left their real ones at home. This is due to privacy concerns in Beijing. Moving on, artists and users on Spotify are taking their business elsewhere in response to Spotify's promotion of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Joe Rogan faced backlash since 2020 for spreading misinformation on COVID-19. Spotify has responded by adding a content advisory to the podcast as well as adding a link to COVID-19 information, but not before some artists have removed their music from the platform altogether. In other music-related news, platinum recording artist and industry superstar Rihanna announced her pregnancy with New York rapper A$AP Rocky. Additionally, Kylie Jenner revealed the birth of her second child with Travis Scott soon after. And while we're talking about the Jenner-Kardashian family, Kanye West has taken to Instagram to confront Kim Kardashian, who recently filed for divorce. He shared his concerns about his daughter's TikTok account being public for millions of people to view and comment on. West sparked greater conversation about children and social media privacy, and TikTok is rumored to be considering changes for privacy policies. Wow, that was a lot of current events. I hope you have a greater understanding of what is going on in the world. Let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Aiden. Well, it looks like that's all we have for today. I'm David.
And I'm Camille. Have a great week, Barstow.